Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Balik lagi bersama saya Fikri di channel Kreativi Indonesia. Halo guys, bagaimana kabar kalian? Semoga selalu baik-baik saja. Semoga selalu dalam lindungan Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, dan semoga selalu dijauhi dari segala mara bahaya dan kesusahan serta segala penyakit. Amin ya rabbal alamin. Dan jangan lupa guys untuk selalu bersyukur atas apa yang telah Allah berikan pada kita selama ini. Oke guys, banyak yang DM ke saya di kolom komentar, juga banyak yang memberikan pesan agar saya melihat sebuah video terbaru dari teman kita ya, Dustin Van Heller, dari channelnya Other Side of the Truth. Dia sudah mengeluarkan video berjudul Top 15 Mistakes in Lockdown in Malaysia's Lockdown guys, yang video by JAZEERA itu. Dan ini sangat menarik ya. Mungkin dia memiliki pandangan lain tentang video ini. Mungkin dia mengulas, membedah sedemikian rupa dengan teliti, dan akhirnya menemukan 15 kesalahan dalam video itu guys. Ini menarik guys. Oke, tanpa banyak basa-basi kita langsung lihat sama-sama guys. 1, 2, 3 play.
This is a recent video that was published, and unfortunately it has so many mistakes, and so we're going to pick the top 15 to cover today. Number 15, taking videos and footages of police and military.
I've got my ID. Look, this is my ID. I'm from the press. Again.
This is lockdown area. No camera, please.
But we're within our rights to report from here.
Oh, yeah. But this lockdown area.
Throughout the entire world, you really can't be taking footage of police and military. So many countries that's illegal. Even in the United States, if you took video footage of the security around the White House, that could get you thrown in jail. Well, Al Jazeera thinks that because they're reporters, they're above everybody else. Number 14.
Oke guys, saya baru tahu ya, ternyata mengambil gambar atau video dari seorang polisi atau militer itu bisa membuat kita dipenjara guys ya. Di Amerika bahkan seperti itu. Tapi mungkin saya tidak tahu apakah si Drew Ambrose ini tahu di peraturan dari Malaysia mungkin, dan makanya dia melakukan hal itu. Saya tidak tahu juga peraturan di Malaysia seperti apakah boleh mengambil gambar. Setahu saya juga nggak bisa sembarangan juga sih ya meliput seseorang, karena ini kan menyangkut privacy seorang guys. Bahkan ketika kita mengambil gambar lalu pernyataan dari seseorang lalu kita memasukkannya ke YouTube juga kadang-kadang bisa dituntut juga sih guys, kalau memang tidak ada izin gitu ya. Apalagi ini perihal tentang komponen atau instrumen dari sebuah negara, dari pemerintahan atau kerajaan, yaitu polisi dan tentara, dalam hal darurat pula gitu. Dan ya, ini kesalahan yang memang dilihat oleh Dustin ya. Oke, kita lanjut guys. Dan ya, Dustin di akhir kalimat tadi dia bilang jangan lantas dia seorang reporter lantas dia merasa berada di atas semua orang gitu, di atas segala hal. Kadang-kadang ada juga sih guys orang yang memanfaatkan profesi dia sebagai reporter, lantas dia menakut-nakuti juga gitu, menakut-nakuti orang. Nanti saya akan angkat ini ke media, saya akan blow up ini ke media gitu. Dan ada juga yang seperti itu. Oknum-oknum selalu ada seperti itu. Oke, kita lanjut guys.
Complaining that they weren't allowed into high-risk areas of COVID-19.
We're not allowed inside these fenced-off areas.
Now, I don't know if they don't realize how COVID-19 works. It spreads pretty easily.
Yeah,
and so
absolutely.
If they were able to go into an area that was high risk, they could easily pick up COVID-19, especially when you look at the video footage and realize that lots of times they weren't wearing a mask, or they only were wearing a mask. I mean, look at how many doctors who were completely prepared, had tons of protection, picked up COVID-19. Number 13, blocking.
Dia mempermasalahkan kenapa dia tidak bisa masuk ke area yang diblokade oleh pemerintah Malaysia, kerajaan Malaysia. Padahal yang diketahui bahwa kenapa diblok, itu semua diblok karena di sana adalah area yang memiliki resiko tinggi terpapar virus corona gitu. Dan orang ini malah mengkomplain hal itu. Dia ingin masuk mencari data, mencari informasi. Kan bodoh banget itu. Kalau istilahnya dungu gitu, kalau istilah sekarang tuh orangnya dungu. Dia mau masuk mencari mau cari virus corona, mau mencari informasi gitu guys. Ini nih Dia benar-benar dia seperti nggak tahu gitu bagaimana virus corona ini bisa dengan cepat, dengan mudahnya tersebar ke semua orang. Bahkan frontliner pun ketika dia memakai PPE itu masih bisa terpapar, guys, masih bisa terjangkiti gitu. Ini nggak pakai mask pula dia ingin masuk ke area yang beresiko tinggi kan, aduh, kedunguan yang nyata gitu. Oke, kita lanjut, guys.
You need to always allow comments, but in this video they have blocked all comments on YouTube. You need to allow people to be able to point out when you don't do things that are accurate or when you do things really biased. But if you don't allow comments, people can't point those out. And I just think as a reporter, it's so unprofessional to block comments. I really don't think YouTube should allow that. Number 12, complaining that
YouTube allow that. YouTube mengizinkan itu, tapi secara asas jurnalistik bahwa ketika kamu memberikan sebuah dokumenter ke publik, di mana itu dinikmati oleh publik, di dalamnya itu terdapat informasi-informasi publik dari sebuah pemerintahan Malaysia, harusnya biarkan publik berbicara, orang yang ada di daerah itu, orang yang ada di negara itu berbicara dengan merespon gitu, merespon apa yang sudah kamu hadirkan di situ di video itu. Tapi di sini malah komennya ditutup gitu. Ini berlawanan dengan asas-asas jurnalistik ya, dan memperlihatkan ketidakprofesionalan media ini, guys. Al Jazeera ini seolah-olah dia tidak mau hadir pembetulan dari kita, dari orang yang hidup di negara itu, di negara Malaysia itu. Dia tidak mau mengambil informasi dari orang lain gitu, dari sumber lain gitu. Dan menurut saya ini kerja dari tentara bawang Malaysia juga sih. Ini betul-betul menurut saya betul-betul efektif ya, tentara bawang dari Malaysia ini. Mereka benar-benar mampu menekan sebegitu hebat media sekuat Al Jazeera, sehingga ia menutup comment sectionnya dan juga memprivate akun dari dua orang ini ya, kalau nggak salah dari Ambrose sama siapa gitu. Keren kalian, guys. Oke, kita lanjut. Yang ke-12.
the government never responded.
Several requests to interview the senior minister, home minister, and his deputies were declined.
All right, Mr. Drew Ambrose. Well, the government's a little bit busy. They're fighting this thing called COVID-19, which is extremely deadly and spreads super easy. And sorry, they probably didn't have time to answer every single question you had because they're busy fighting the disease. So please, man, get off your high horse. Not everybody can take time out of their life to serve you. Right, dude? Like, have a reality check. Number 11.
Okay. Jadi si Drew Ambrose ini dia tidak komplain gitu, tidak bisa bertatap muka atau mewawancarai pihak kerajaan gitu terkait hal ini gitu. Dan si Dustin ini beritahu bahwa come on guys, pemerintah itu lagi sibuk ngurusin COVID-19 gitu. Kenapa juga gitu hal seperti ini dibuat? Tapi saya nggak tahu juga ya. Setahu saya video ini dibuat di bulan Mei ya, Dan bulan Mei itu menurut saya masih sangat struggle dalam menghadapi COVID-19 ini, guys. Semua orang itu benar-benar waktu itu benar-benar bekerja keras gitu semuanya. Jadi nggak ada waktu untuk sekedar melayani TV Al Jazeera seperti ini. Atau mungkin image dari TV Al Jazeera itu sudah buruk mungkin di kerajaan Malaysia, mungkin juga karena mungkin ketika itu propose itu diajukan kepada pemerintahan Malaysia, mungkin juga pertama mungkin poinnya nggak terlalu penting, kita lagi fokus ke yang lain. Yang kedua mungkin ini si Al Jazeera nih yang suka memutarbalikkan fakta, mungkin seperti itu, mungkin juga, tapi nggak tahu juga sih guys, nggak tahu juga ya, kalian yang lebih tahu lah. Oke, kita lanjut ke poin berikutnya guys.
Forgetting how racism works.
Is this the practical reality of dealing with a pandemic? Or is it racism?
Okay, if you're not aware, racism was mentioned multiple times in the video. How racism works is where you judge a group of people based on their skin color. And in this instance, it would be people of Indian descent or people that look Indian. And if you're not aware, there are multiple Malaysians, actually over 7% of Malaysians are of Indian descent. They look exactly like migrant workers that are both legal and illegal. So if the Malaysian government was racist, they would be targeting anybody that looked Indian, Bangladeshi, or Pakistani. But the Malaysian government specifically was doing things for illegal immigrants. And anyone that was of Indian descent that was Malaysian, they were fine. They had no complaints. So this is clearly not a racism issue. This is an illegal immigration issue. And those are different things. To call it racism is just completely wrong and out of place. Number 10, ignoring...
Betul guys, isu rasisme yang dia bilang itu sangat tidak tepat dalam hal ini. Yang saya pernah bilang gitu, ini soal pati. Dan rasis itu sendiri, kalau tahu cara kerjanya kayak gimana, rasis itu adalah memperlakukan sesuatu atau kaum berdasarkan warna kulit atau kesukuan gitu. Dan ini nggak berlaku di sini karena poin pentingnya di sini adalah pati.
Countries that are extremely racist towards their migrant workers. I've traveled all around the world and I have several friends that are migrant workers, and there are several places where I discovered that people were very racist towards migrant workers. And actually in Malaysia, migrant workers are treated better than almost anywhere else in the world. Here, locals of a different country call legal migrant workers lazy, messy, unhygienic.
Oke, no komen lah. Ya, Malaysia memang lebih baik dibanding yang lain.
Workers, like they're all victims. Illegal migrant workers have specifically not obeyed the law and are working illegally. Even in your own video, you have a human rights lawyer, somebody that really supports undocumented illegal migrant workers. And she points out that this illegal migrant worker didn't do anything and that she can't really support him because he put in no effort to try to be legal.
Iya benar. Nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain juga ini.
The Labor Department to file a case against his employer.
And throughout this video,
nggak bisa ngapa-ngapain juga kan poinnya.
Victims when they could have just put in some effort to make sure that they obeyed the law and got a working visa. Number 8, saying the jobs that migrant workers are working, Malaysians don't want to work. And it's probably true. There are several jobs that Malaysians would prefer that migrant workers did. But in the video, you show how there used to be 60 jobs at the market that migrant workers worked. And when they set out applications, they had over 500 Malaysians apply for that job. So clearly, in this job, Malaysians wanted to work it, but their jobs were taken by migrant workers.
Mohammed ran a recruitment drive to replace the foreign workers with locals. 500 Malaysians applied for just 60 positions.
Number 7, never
benar guys, benar. Sebenarnya banyak rakyat atau warga tempatan yang mereka itu harus berjuang di negara mereka sendiri di Malaysia dengan yang bukan warga negara mereka gitu guys. Padahal hak mereka untuk mendapatkan pekerjaan yang layak, mendapatkan nafkah gaji yang layak dari bumi pertiwi mereka gitu, dari tanah air mereka. Tapi kenapa hak-hak mereka justru diambil oleh yang bukan warga negara Malaysia gitu? Dan kenapa harus bersaing dengan mereka gitu? Ini hal yang tidak wajar sekali gitu. Dan itu memang sebuah hal yang harus diperjuangkan menurut saya guys. Oke, kita lanjut.
That illegal migrant workers put the entire country at huge risk for COVID-19. See, illegal migrant workers are working illegally. It's in the name. And because they're working illegally, they're not registered. The government doesn't even know if they're probably in the country or where they live or who they work for, and there's no way to track them. And so with COVID, it's so important to track and trace everybody that gets COVID. For example, look at what China did and what Taiwan did and what South Korea did and Japan. All these countries that were extremely good at fighting COVID-19 were able to track everybody in their country and who had it and who didn't. But when you have 4 million illegal immigrants and there's no way to trace them, you're putting your entire country at huge risk. And putting this in the video is so important because then people can kind of understand why the Malaysian government might be trying to figure out who's illegal in Malaysia because it affects the safety of all Malaysians. Number 6.
Betul. Poin yang nomor 7 ini saya setuju sekali ya. Poin yang nomor 7 ini dia bilang bahwa memang ini hal yang harus dilakukan ketika kita berhadapan dengan COVID-19 itu karena dia kan penyebarannya dari manusia ke manusia gitu. Sedangkan kita lihat seperti yang tadi dibahas bahwa illegal migrants ini atau 4 juta illegal migran ini, 4 juta pati ini tidak bisa di tracking guys, tidak bisa dilacak gitu, nggak terregistrasi mereka, terus tempatnya di mana, mereka tinggal di mana, hari ini kemana, habis dari mana, kegiatan di mana. Jadi penyebaran COVID-19-nya itu ketika dia membawa virus nggak bisa di-track guys, nggak bisa terlacak gitu. Jadi dia berhubungan dengan siapa, terus dia berbicara dengan siapa, sehingga orang yang dekat dengan dia itu juga bisa dicek gitu, terpapar virus corona apa enggak gitu. Ya ini harus dilakukan ketika kita memang ingin mereduksi penyebaran virus ini gitu guys. Dan ini mungkin yang nggak dimengerti oleh si reporter Al Jazeera ini gitu guys. Nggak mikir jauh ke situ gitu, ke dalam situ nggak mikir ya gitu. Oke, kita lanjut guys.
acting like sitting in the sun and getting
ini benar
questions
sih.
about if you're legally working in Malaysia is like the worst thing in the world.
He says his whole family, including his son and daughter, were handcuffed and chained together with other children and the elderly under the hot sun. They were only released hours later after authorities verified their documents.
All right, right now COVID-19 is happening. There are so many children around the world that are losing parents to COVID-19 and are going to be raised without their father or mother. And you are upset that a daughter had to sit out in the sun? I mean, if this is the worst thing that happens in your COVID-19 experience, you are very blessed because so many people around the world would give anything to be able to sit out in the sun a few hours and know that their country is safe.
Iya.
Number 5, forgetting that
Benar
everybody...
guys, ini kadang-kadang kita nggak pernah bersyukur juga guys ya. Bahkan ketika di saat COVID-19 ini mewabah gitu, di saat orang lain kehilangan orang tuanya, di saat orang lain mengetahui bahwa negaranya tidak aman, ini ada orang yang mengeluh demi keamanan negaranya, demi keselamatan banyak orang, mengeluh ketika harus berjemur di atas matahari yang panas gitu. Ini sih menurut saya dilebih-lebihkan gitu. Coba lihat orang lain itu lebih parah. Menurut saya kurang piknik gitu guys. Orang ini, reporter ini, dia mengetahui berjemur di bawah sinar matahari yang panas itu merupakan sesuatu yang horrible gitu, yang mengerikan gitu, yang sangat menakutkan gitu. Dan sangat tidak masuk akal gitu. Seperti yang saya bilang lah, dilebih-lebihkan banget gitu. Kurang piknik ini orang. Oke, kita lanjut.
Is going through a really hard time right now. It's not just the legal migrant workers or the migrant workers. Malaysians as well are going through a hard time. So many Malaysians have lost their job. So many Malaysians are struggling right now. And the focus that the only people struggling are illegal migrant workers and migrant workers is unfair. Everybody is going through a hard time. Number 4, being very misleading and not always honest. For example, handcuffing children. I really don't think this happened. Do you have any footage? Do you have any proof? Do you have anything more than 1 or 2 people?
Ini udah dibantah ya sama Pak Long ya.
And regardless, if children are handcuffed, I mean, it's not the end of the day. It doesn't hurt them. Oh, big deal. I mean, come on. I'm a dentist. I have to treat kids' teeth all the time. That's way worse and way more painful than getting handcuffed. But I do it because it's for the good of the kid overall. So just because something's inconvenient or unpleasant, not everybody lives in a fairy tale land. But regardless, I think that was pretty inaccurate. You also use multiple selective examples. You purposely pick stories and try to show things that made Malaysia look bad. You look at the end of the video, you purposely pick a mother with a child.
Intinya dia pengen memperlihatkan Malaysia itu buruk gitu.
50-year-old man, you picked a mother with a child. Many Malaysians, especially doctors and nurses, have risked their lives treating COVID-19 positive patients that were illegal immigrants. These illegal immigrants got free care, free food, free clothing, free toiletries, and everything was provided to them. And this makes you wonder how many other things were inaccurate in this video. Number 3, mixing up legal and illegal migrant workers. Hey, listen to this.
And anti-immigration Facebook groups have been telling illegal migrants to go home.
Did you catch it? 1 word changes the entire structure of the sentence, and that's how media can be very misleading. He says, anti-immigration Facebook group, but the page he's showing is an anti-illegal immigration Facebook group. And there's a big difference between anti-immigration and anti-illegal immigration.
101 East investigates why so many foreigners are being locked up in Malaysia's lockdown.
Even in the intro summary, you got it wrong. You're not investigating foreigners, all foreigners. No, you're investigating illegal foreigners. You need to say the word illegal. Number 2, completely not.
Bener loh gini guys, saya nggak ngeh juga ya. Yang dia bilang, narasi yang dia bilang sama gambar yang ditampilkan itu sangat kontradiksi gitu, sangat nggak matching banget itu. Yang dia bilang itu tadi anti immigration. Terus dia tampilkan keburukan-keburukan itu postingan-postingan dari grup itu. Tapi yang ditampilkan adalah anti illegal immigration gitu. Aduh, ini jadi memperlihatkan kebodohan mereka ini guys. Akhirnya kita bisa tahu sendiri lah, kita bisa nilai sendiri akhirnya guys.
How you fight COVID-19.
Authorities have been carrying out military-style operations across the capital, Kuala Lumpur.
COVID-19 is a time where you need to be strict. You can't allow people moving all around. You need to be very, very strict.
Exactly.
Because if one person with COVID-19 moves and goes
Ini
about,
seperti yang saya pernah
they
bilang,
can
guys, ya.
easily spread it to so many more people. And so COVID-19 is a time that you need to have a military-style lockdown because that's the only thing that works.
Perlu ketegasan
It worked
kita
in
tuh.
Taiwan, it worked in Hong Kong, it worked in China, it worked in South Korea, and it also worked in Malaysia. And in this video, you make it sound like a military-style lockdown is a bad thing. No, that is an amazingly good thing. And the USA and many other countries in the Americas have not done that, and look at the results. Wouldn't you rather have a little bit of a military-style
udah
lockdown
3,24
and save
juta,
thousands of lives? I think most people would be in favor of that. Number one, never saying the good things about Malaysia. Malaysia is an incredible success story. I would recommend you check out this video or this video. Trust me, they're well
Video lo itu.
done, and the person that made them is pretty cool. Anyway, regardless, Malaysia
Bisa
did
aja
such
lu.
an amazing job. I mean, it was amazing to see how people from all different backgrounds, famous and average citizens, all came together for the good of Malaysia. And I think that's really important
Keren,
to
guys,
talk
kalian.
about in this video when you're going to be talking about
Pesan
COVID-19.
edit lah ya.
And that
Caprice
was completely
gitu.
ignored and completely wrong to ignore
Itu
that
siapa tuh?
in making this
Itu
video.
terus.
So those were my top 15 things that were mistakes in Malaysia's lockdown video. Did I miss anything? Let me know in the comments. And don't worry, I will keep comments on. And on a personal note,
Ada
I'm
banyak sindirannya nih orangnya.
disappointed that a major media source would basically make things that were very biased, very inaccurate, and not do the proper research, and not even really understand how COVID-19 works, because many of the things that actually help prevent COVID-19, they said were wrong. And if you look at the data and results, obviously it's working in Malaysia and it's working in other Asian countries. And so at a time when people are really suffering and dying, you shouldn't be picking out because some people had to sit out in the sun or were uncomfortable. Let's look at the bigger results. Lives were saved. And if a few
Lives
people
were
had to be
saved.
uncomfortable to save a few lives, I think it was definitely worth it.
Oke guys, itu tadi kita bisa lihat betapa detail si Dustin Van Holler ini. Dia membuat sebuah kajian lah istilahnya, membedah gitu guys, membedah sebuah video dokumenter dan menemukan berbagai kesalahan, berbagai kerancuan gitu. Ini seperti menelanjangi Al Jazeera sendiri guys. Kita jadi bisa lihat bagaimana pola pikir atau pemikiran dari Al Jazeera itu sendiri dalam membuat sebuah video dokumenter gitu. Ternyata saya bisa bilang kalau yang ini nggak berkualitas banget gitu ya. Oke guys. Ini keren banget. Ini sangat menarik ya, membuat sebuah kajian, membuat sebuah istilahnya konten seperti ini. Kita bedah sebuah video dokumenter, bukan hanya bedah lagu atau bedah segala macam, bedah lirik, tapi ini membedah sebuah video dokumenter, menemukan di mana kesalahannya, mencari tahu kesalahannya dan mengkoreksinya. Dan ini merupakan sesuatu yang baru, merupakan sesuatu yang menurut saya sangat inspiratif untuk bisa kita aplikasikan ke depannya. Kalau nanti memang terjadi hal seperti ini lagi, kita bisa lakukan metode yang sama seperti yang Dustin lakukan ini guys. Oke guys, mungkin udah terlalu lama karena memang videonya agak lama juga nih, 12 menit. Sekian dulu dari saya guys, sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.